Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Please, I'm Beatrice.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask pertaining to the registered community health nurses. So what if you've already written your academic and you have your CBT? Yes. Is it going to still be a problem for you still moving to the US because you're a registered community health nurse?
That is why I said let me confirm and get back to you people. Those in that area, I have to confirm on that and get back to you, because what the list that I have on my table is general nurses and mental health nurses. That is a list that I have on hand. So with this category of community, is it a diploma?
Yes, please, diploma.
Okay, so with that one, that is why I said you let me ask on that and get back to you on that.
Oh, okay. Okay, but for now we can still proceed to the other country, right?
Oh yeah, you can. Oh, for that one is non-negotiable. If you want to do for the UK, it's open for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm Priscilla. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And please, you didn't finish with the UKVI, the CBT passed for just UK. You didn't finish with that package, so.
That one, I haven't even started with that one.
Oh, okay.
That we are talking about is for those who wants to move to the US.
Okay. So then I'll plead with everyone, every participant. Can we please let him finish? You write down our questions so that when he's done, we ask him, because it keeps distracting and we are not really getting to know where he is and what he's talking about. So I'm pleading with all of us, if we can wait for him to finish with the lecture so that we start with our questions. Thank you.
Okay.
Madam Class Rep, thank you.
Personal assistant, thank you. Okay. Now, so we are done with the US. Let's go to the UK. Being frank with you too, as I started with the last one, regards to the USA. Our prices here, sometimes you say, hey, we don't want board then. Because I work with other recruiters that they also charge me to get, even now, if I am to get even a COS for carer job, that is a healthcare assistant, the least that sometimes I get it is £8,000. Someone will call you, I have COS for you, and will you be able to pay £12,000 per each? The last time I was with a law firm in the UK, and the person told me that to get me one COS, he's charging £10,000. And if the person wants to add the spouse, he is charging £16,000. So you see, sometimes the trouble wouldn't be on me, but the trouble will be that those that sometimes gives me the slots to give to my clients, the charge that they charge me is quite expensive. You will try to negotiate, but still you see that it's not as it's supposed to be. You wouldn't get the price, which is quite low for people to join. That is why always I recommend the attachment to my clients, that if you want, you can just take that bold step and you go with somebody attached, and later if you want to come for your family or so, you come and pick them up, because we don't know when this package of nurses recruitment will come to a halt. We've seen that. I don't know if some of you are into, let's say, you've been trying to get a job. It's very difficult of late to get a job offer outside. In UK, it's very difficult nowadays. So the earlier sometimes we just say that, okay, we want to start something, the better it will be for us all. Now the UK too, I will start with those who have the CBT and the IELTS passed. We know that the pass mark is the 777 6.5 in writing. That is the pass mark for the UK packages. If you want to work in UK as a registered nurse. And one thing I have to bring in here is that some of you always have it that, okay, I want to work with NHS. It's like coming to Ghana, you say, okay, I want to work with the, what do we call it? The Ghana Health Service or something. And because of, I know that they pay more than the private sector. Now in UK, most private care homes pay more than the NHS. Most of them, I can say that 80% of the care homes in the UK, they pay more than the NHS. But someone will come to you and say, Name, I'm a senior nurse here. Why would I go to UK and work as a healthcare assistant or work in the care setting? Excuse my language, work in a care setting. They don't know that when you go there, the owners will lie on you and you say that, I came here just for money, but I didn't come here just for the luxury of it. So if it is a care setting that I have to go and work and get my money, I have to make sure that I go there, work and get my money. So we shouldn't have it in mind, say, oh, when I go to the UK and I work at in NHS, I'll get a lot of money compared to someone who is working in a care setting. That is not true. NHS doesn't pay, most of the care homes pay more than NHS. So with you having the both pass CBT and IELTS, yes, the service charge is just £600. 600, that is the service charge. And it comes with your accommodation, it comes with your plane ticket, it comes with your visa fee being paid, your OSCE fee being paid by the employer. That is if you've passed the 2 exams. For that one, that is how the package comes with, and the service charge is just £600. You know that these days is very difficult for you to even get an employer because we are on the amber list. It's becoming increasingly difficult, and even with the amber list now, most of the spaces in the hospitals, gradually they are filling them. So the earlier, if you are doing something, you come on board, the better it will be for you. So that is it for those with the both past CBT and IELTS. Now from there, we go to someone who has the CBT alone, but he hasn't written the IELTS. He has a CBT, but he hasn't written the IELTS. Now we have this option for such people. Now the first option is you go in as a pre-registered nurse with only the CBT. And with that one, it's only the CBT that we will need together with your certificate, your CV, and your passport to get you the job. You know the job that you are going to do. You work in a care setting, but within 1 year, you should write your OSCE and your OET. The reason I'm mentioning OET is that my people, they teach or they train you only on the OET. But if you know that you are good to write your IELTS, so be it. But my people will train you on the OET. So that is why I said when you are going, you are regarded as a pre-registered nurse before you become a nurse. So after writing your OET and your OSCE, you pass both exams, and you think that even your employer, you don't want to work with the employer, you are at liberty to move on after a year that you think that you're okay with whatever you are, and you want to move on to a new employer who can give you a better offer. I had one client who is taking more than 30 to I think 42,000 pounds per annum. So you can just do your calculation of the 42,000 pounds per annum after he was done with all these 2 exams. So you go there as a pre-registered nurse with only your CBT, and when you get there, the rest of the process follows. But one thing that the employer is seeking for is that at least you should be somebody who has written the IELTS before. At least you should be somebody who has written the IELTS before. The reason they are looking for people who have written the IELTS before is that mostly when people get to the UK, and I say it's not that I am demeaning my own Ghanaians, but when you get there and you see the environment, you see that, okay, you're getting your money and stuff, why will I read or why will I learn? That is why they want it that at least if you've written it before, when you get there and they're also giving you small tuition, you'll be able to catch up. So at least you should have, if it is band 6.5, if it is band 6, either in the UKVI or the IELTS, the standard IELTS, we accept it for this package because they want me to make sure that the person has it, he has written before, so that when you get there, their work wouldn't be difficult for them, because most of them get there, they are adamant to write the exams to continue their process there, because if you don't pass, the only thing is you becoming a carer there. But once you pass, you working in a care home and you getting your salary, you can get more than £30,000 per annum once you pass the 2 exams there in the UK. And the service charge, regards to this one, as I said, is very expensive, £11,000. The reason it's £11,000 is that, let me just say it again, £11,000. The reason it's £11,000 is that OET cost is part, OET tuition is part, OSCE cost is part, OSCE tuition is part. OSCE costs more than £2,000. Your job placement is part. Your 1 month accommodation is part. Your your COS are all part of the charge, and that is why it is costing us almost that is what we call £11,000. And this one too, if you think you can afford, there's arrangements where you pay £3,000 and the party that we will get for you pays the rest for you. You pay £3,000 and the other party pays the rest for you. So when you get there, your training and everything will be absorbed, and it will be all part of the amount that you've paid. That is for this package per se. If you want to migrate to the UK, being frank with you, as said, when this package came, if I have some of you here who have joined some of my shares, I used to do this thing. It was £3,500. The first time this package came, that was in 2 years ago. After the COVID was when I had this package. It was £3,500. But as time goes on and things keep changing, you should know that definitely the price will also keep increasing. That was why I was talking to you all about the USA package, that once we know the package is cool, you can do it. Why don't we take a step? Now with this one, if you want to be joined, that package or that arrangement is there. We have the people there who are ready to join you, go. And I always say that in science, we are all science students. Most of us are science students, and we say something, commensalism in science. You are benefiting from the partner too is also benefiting from your papers, to get his papers. So that is how the process is. So you feed on his money, he is also feeding on your document to get his or her papers. Please, Nicholas, can I hear what you have for me?
Okay, thank you, sir. My question has to do with, I have the CBT, and then I have the IELTS with the reading being 6. That's the academic standard. And then my intention is to get to US. So I want to pass through the care setting. How much is it going to take?
How much is it going
care setting, as you mentioned earlier on, you get to UK for some short period, you prepare your interest, and then you go. So that one, how much is it going to take?
It's 7,000.
Basically, I want the care set.
As I said, £7,000 for that one.
Okay, with a partner?
With a partner, you pay only £1,000.
With a partner, I pay only £1,000.
Yeah.
Meaning getting me a partner.
I said you are the nurse, right?
Yes, please.
So the package is £7,000. So you want us to get a lady to be attached to you, right?
Yes, yes, please.
That is why I'm saying if the lady is being attached to you, you just pay only £1,000 and the other lady will pay the rest.
Okay. So how long is the process going to be take?
It's 2 months.
2 months, okay. So should I decide to start any moment, will you get me that partner?
Partners in the area, I have more than 20 and people who always call every day because of they know. You see, I always tell you people that nurses that with all the professions that we have in Ghana, you are the luckiest because you have the easiest route to migrate outside. That you wouldn't struggle. Even if someone is from the UK and want to come and marry someone as his or her spouse.
I get to UK.
Okay, so let me listen to Lydia Adam.
Hello, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Okay.
And my question is that with the CBT, like you were explaining, you said if you don't have the IELTS and then you want to migrate to UK, you are supposed to pay a fee of 11,000. Am I right?
Sure.
So 11,000 in CDs is like 1.2 billion.
And the mood, I admit that.
No, I just want to get. I just want to get it right. That's why I'm asking.
Sure. It's around that figure.
So that one, is it with a partner or just you?
Is it that you, your partner, or we getting you a partner?
No, me with my partner.
When it gets to you with your partner will pay 2,000 £2,000.
2,000 pound in addition.
Sure.
Okay. So the 11,000 is for the health worker.
Yeah.
11,000 pounds, yes, is for the health worker.
Yes.
And it's inclusive of your OET and your OSCE.
Your OET, your OSCE, the preparation, the materials, your accommodation, your COS, all of them are inclusive in it.
Okay, right. But your accommodation for how long?
1 month.
For 1 month. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So if I'm ready and then I want to start the preparation now, how long will it take me?
That is, I think I gave you 2 months.
2 months.
Sure.
All right.
Are you done with the UK?
Sorry?
I think
No, say, are you done with the lectures on the UK one?
Sure, we are on it. You just, if you have any question, you can ask, please.
What if you have NARIC? What if you have NARIC? NARIC.
You see, as I told you, the NARIC is for the those who want to go and work as healthcare assistants. And the NARIC certificate or any NARIC certificate that will be given to you is equivalent to B1 UK English level B1. So if you are going to work in the UK and you have NARIC, the NARIC, I can't accept it if you am to assess with this job that I'm talking about. So person will call you a Juma as a carer there. That one is acceptable because the carer job, that thing, we accept that for the carer job. But if you want to go there as a pre-registered nurse, I'm sorry.
For a carer job?
Yes.
For a carer job?
Sure.
For a carer job?
Yeah, for a carer job, it is acceptable. I will discuss.
And what's the package?
I will discuss the carer soon. Now, with the carer,
please, is your number on the WhatsApp group link your number that we can DM you on?
Yes, my number is there. But what I always say is that most of the times clients want to speak to me direct, but sometimes I try to avoid that. Not that myself, if you want to see me, I'm not sure you can't find me. My social media handle, I know a lot of people have been following my videos on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, but sometimes what I am doing in order not to have my number out, because I use only one number, my personal number, that is what I use. But we have 4 company numbers because it is a company limited by shares. That's why I told you we also have a branch in UK. So mostly, even if I'm not in Ghana, I have to be in UK. I always try my best. Either I put my number there or any of the office numbers there. And any information that I will give to you is the same thing that the office will give to you. If you want to trace me, I'm always available anywhere that you want to find me. You know that with travel and tour agents, we don't have good name. But I always make myself, my face available to the masses to see that if you want to find me, you can take my videos and take it elsewhere because I have nowhere to go. So my number, I will make it available to us all. But in case you call me personally or you text me personally and you don't get me, any of the office line, I've given all the needed information to them. Any of the office line, when you call any information, you will get it. So I'll just put it there, or in the groups that you have, I'll put the number there. And please, if you are chatting anybody, make sure the number that you are chatting is associated or is linked with Achilinks Travel Consultancy Limited. Any number that you are chatting is linked with that. You go to our website, www.achilinks.com. You go there, you find it. If you go to our Facebook, our official Facebook, or any of our social media handles, you go there, you find that number, you chat with it. Because I've seen instances where people are using the brand to eat. So if you are dealing with it, make sure to any payment that you pay, an official electronic receipt is given to you through your email, or even if it is hard copy, it is given to you because the receipts are given electronically. If you pay anything in the bank or mobile money, payment should be with the company, because in case of anything and you want to take the company on, it is the company name that you are taking. So if you are paying any mobile money, it should be in the name of a company, not an individual. Any bank payment, don't pay anything ABI or you see ABI, the name is Felix, and you say that you are paying to Felix. No, it should be in the name of Achilinks Travel Consultancy. We have a branch in Kumasi Krofrom, a branch in Accra, East Legon. These are the two branches that we have in Ghana. So any place that you want to go to visit the office is open. You can go there and follow up on anything that we've discussed if you want to be sure of it. And some of you too, I know that it is through your friends that maybe we've helped before, that's why you are here. You can also get that recommendation from them to see if we mean what we do or we don't mean what we do. I'm always available if you want to get me. But there are times that if you have a friend at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I won't pick your call. And if Papa be 4 o'clock early in the morning, you'll be calling. There's no way I'll be able to attend to you. You call me 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening, there's no way I'll be able to attend to you. So I'll put my number there, or even when you go to the various pages that we've created, the admins of it, those who are admin of the page, you can just contact them. And if there is any information that you need to, they'll be given to you and you go or you start your process with us. As said, I need some numbers. That is why I'm doing this session. I need some numbers to send to the recruiter. That is why I am doing this online.
Hello. Felix, I have a question.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Felix, my question is, the partner that you will give, is it a contract marriage or are you marrying the person?
No, you see, as I said, the easiest way to migrate to the UK is this one. Because with this one, you'll be in your house and everything will be done for you. In terms of the marriage, it's not like you going to the port, you going to take pictures in the garden or proving with pictures and those things. No, we don't need that. All we need is that we get your parents' details, we get the document. There is some of the documents that we've done for some people. I don't know if it is clear from there. It doesn't need to be clear though. So these are the documents that we will do for the person, and the person we will just use it for the purposes of the visa. We are done. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You're going to.
So when you get a visa, when you go there, are you going to stay with a person or you?
The person has his place that is going. You also have your place that you are going to work. But the most important is that you guys should keep contact. It's not like you are there, so we ain't funny baby, you don't communicate to each other. You should always be in contact with your partner, because when it comes to renewal of your visa, the two will be needed. The two will be needed. There are questions on the UKVI website that needs both of you, your consent. So it's better you always keep in contact with each other.
I have a question.
Thank you very much.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please, I
Yeah.
Sir,
think
if you can put the care setting before we put in more questions, with all due respect.
Okay.
You had wanted to care settings. So if you had finished that, then we put in more questions so that we don't
Now,
interrupt
with
you.
the care setting.
Please, I also think, hello.
Yes, please.
I also think they should use the buttons on the screen. If you want to ask a question, raise your hand.
That would be because I know Raphael.
Yeah.
Our hands have been up for quite a while.
Yeah.
Also, please let me just use 5 minutes on the care work, the healthcare assistant. With the healthcare assistant, the difference here is that mostly healthcare assistant people get 5 years for their COS. That means that you get straight 5 years for the COS. That is one thing. And one disadvantage here is that with the healthcare assistant or the carer job, their salary is quite small compared to, let's say, the pre-registered nurses and the registered nurses. You are taking around £20,000. That is the minimum salary. There are sometimes that a care worker will be taking around £24,000 per annum. For the UK, they just calculate per annum so that every month you know the amount that you are taking based on the work that you do within a day and the hours that you spend at the workforce. That is how your salary will be calculated for you. Now, so with that one, too, there is arrangement for, someone is saying, what is course? We call it the certificate of sponsorship. Certificate of sponsorship. I'm not sure. I think I have someone's on here, but I wouldn't be able to show it because it's a private document. I wouldn't be able to show it to the group. We call it the certificate of sponsorship. It's just some alphanumeric, some numbers being sometimes you have some letters in it. That is your unique code. The moment you get that, your visa is 99.9% issued. The moment you get the COS, sometimes NANMA process no etche. Once there is COS that has been allocated to you, that is a certificate of sponsorship, your process is as smooth as possible as it, and your visa issuance is done. So with the healthcare assistant, as it stands now, and those who have been following my brand, when I get a package and the package is low, I inform my client that, okay, the package is low, so this is the amount that you pay. With the healthcare assistant, as it stands now, it's £10,000. I think we will go and come back again because this thing is low, £10,000. And with that one too, if you want to be attached, you pay £3,000. The other party that we will get for you also pays the rest. That is for the healthcare assistant or the carer job, £10,000. If you want to be attached, you pay £3,000. The other party pays the rest. That process takes 2 to 3 months, and I'll be done with you. 2 to 3 months, I will know that I'll get you your COS, I'll get you your visa to leave. And don't forget, you can go with the family. With this visa, you can go with whoever that you want to go with as your family member. There was one thing I wanted to say, but basically, that is it about the healthcare assistant. And with that one, all that is needed, anybody, let me put it that way, even if you have your friend who is interested in it, anybody qualifies for the healthcare assistant. It doesn't need any special qualification. So a midwife, a healthcare assistant, a community health nurse, anybody qualify. If you are even having degree in accounting, education, or whatsoever, that category of work, anybody qualify for it. That is why when you have your UKVI IELTS with even band 4.5, you are accepted to work. If you have your NCLEX certificate, you are accepted to work. If you have, you want to work as a healthcare assistant, when do you make payment and how would I say to get calls for those who have paid? You see, with this one, once we get you the employer, you've done your interview, you are given an employment, we get our money. That is for those with the CBT and IELTS pass. That is the arrangement. That is the £600 that was discussed earlier. So that is it for the healthcare assistant side. That is it for the healthcare assistant. Anybody will be qualify for that package. Henry, let me listen to you. I think you are the first person. Your hand is up here.
My hand is up. Okay. Ima.
No, I think Henry is okay. I think Henry is the one that I've answered here. So Ima, let me.
Hello.
Okay, Henry.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't join the meeting earlier.
Okay,
Hello?
so those who didn't join earlier, I've made a recording of whatever we are discussing here. Once we are done, it will be made known for you to go back and follow up from there. So if you didn't
so my question is, if you have your CBT and IELTS pass and you already have you are married with your wife and you're going with your wife, how much are you supposed to ask with the £600? Or you are supposed to, just that money you pay?
You see that one, no, they contact me backstage. You're ready home come actually.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Felix.
Yes, yeah, I think Ima is the second one. Let me listen.
Yes, it's the same thing I wanted to about the registered nurses who have CBT and IELTS pass. Is it about only the £600 for the service charge, or you said we should meet you backstage as you are saying?
There's no other cost component if it is only you are, because the package that I have, all other things are being paid for.
Okay.
Yes.
So that also works within two to 3 months.
No, that one within 2 months I should be done with you. The moment is that is why with that one I am not taking anything. Mostly my package, but when I started, I wasn't taking anything from my clients. But it came a time that I had to take something so that I will know that my clients are serious, because you will be doing something for somebody. And the next day the person will be with another agent. So if the person commits himself or herself, you know that, okay, the person has committed himself or herself. And if you are working on a person, you know that you are working on a person. Please, can I let me have your contact? I'll have to go to work. Okay, my personal contact is 0248 31 5956.
Mr. Felix.
Yes, dear.
Please, I want to ask something pertaining to the partnership. There has been instances where I've heard that when you get to the immigration, some questions are being asked. So what happens to that? Because sometimes if one goes to flop up, then the other gets to be in trouble. What about that?
Okay, I think I like that. One thing is that of late, especially those with student visas, that they are going for this September intake, most of them have been returned home. They will tell you, okay, go spend 1 week. After you are done with the 1 week, you come back to Ghana. What we do is that we guide our people. We guide them on how to behave, because it's just a working environment or a normal romantic environment. Sorry for that. That you have to show yourself that you guys are a couple, because when you get there, definitely it's not about they interviewing you. You get there, they will take your passport. Let me see whether I don't have a passport here. So let me use this. They will just take your passport and they will be keying in. They will just tell you to put your hands on a machine. Oh, okay, where are you going? Okay, I'm going to work. Who are you going with? Okay, I'm going with my wife. Oh, okay, where is he? Okay, here she is. Okay. When did you guys marry? Because the moment he asks that, those details are on his system. Okay, we've been married for, let's say, 2 or 3 years. But you yourself, you know that the marriage certificate that was done for you, we made it that you've been married for 4 years. That is where the person will be suspicious and say, but when we see here, it says that you've been married for so and so years. These are some of the things that sometimes will make somebody to be returned home, because they want to see that, okay, you guys, you know what you mean. Do you get me there? So it's not all the time that I will say that you get there and you'll be returned. Being frank with you, and it's not like I'm lying, none of my clients that has gone and he has been returned that he couldn't answer questions or he couldn't do this or he couldn't do that. And there are even times that the main clients or the main one will go and the other will follow. It's not all the time that you say that, okay, both of you should go together. One can go and the other one will join them, will join you later. So that is how mostly it is there. Okay.
Felix.
Yes, Lydia, I think
it's £600. And for those who have passed the IELTS and CBT together, or it's for the carer also?
The 600 is for those who have
£600.
The two who have passed the 2 exams, the IELTS and the CBT. Those are the people paying that amount.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay, now, okay. So you want to go
Lydia, let me listen
with
to you.
UK.
Please, Nicholas, let me listen to Lydia because it sounds has been asked long.
Most of my questions have even been answered.
Oh, okay.
So like, yes, but so it means that maybe if I want to start, I have IELTS and CBT passed already.
Sure. So let me give you.
Okay.
Let me give you guys those who have passed CBT, or even if you want to start with us, I'm giving you this email address. You can send your documents through. We will look at it and we will get back to you. Anybody who wants to start anything with us, this is the email address. You can forward all your documents to it and we will start with it. I hope you've seen it from there.
No.
Check the chat column.
Okay.
Check and you'll find it there.
Mr. Felix.
Your question, right?
Sir Felix.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello. The time is up. Are we to sign on again?
Yes, we are to sign on again.
Mr. Felix, some of us have already sent our documents.
But you sent it and we told you to wait, right?
Yes.
So once everything is done and dusted, we will attend it. I'm trying to send the email to everyone so that we just pull out from there.
Hello.
Have you seen it there?
Sir.
Hello, Mr. Felix.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. You have seen it.
Okay, yes. Okay. So
please. I would like to ask my question.
About the payment.